Órale, Cholo Trucker Mas movies and shows. And here we got the movie River Wild. Now, a remake of the 1994 movie with Kevin Bacon, Meryl Streep, and that little kid from Jurassic Park. His name in the movie's Rourke. I don't know what his real name is. River Wild. So they go ahead and they remake this movie, and it's called River Wild. You take the out of there, and apparently that's supposed to change everything. Now, going back to the 1994 version, I actually went to go see that in movie theaters, and I thought, I liked it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't a masterpiece of any kind, but it was watchable. It's all right. I didn't feel that they needed to make a remake, but nonetheless, in 2023, they went ahead and made a remake. I had no idea. I've never heard of this movie. I didn't know it existed. I was just going through Netflix, saw it, played the trailer, and I'm like, okay, I seen the original back in 1994. Let me go ahead and check this one out. And let me tell you guys what I think. So, first of all, you can find this movie on Netflix, YouTube, Google Play Movies and TV, Fandango at Home, Amazon Prime. I saw it on Netflix. Rotten Tomatoes has it at 77%, which I believe, I believe that the 1994 version, Rotten Tomatoes has it lower. I think they have it like at 63% or something like that. But skipping forward to the 2023 version, let's go ahead and let's read the description. Okay. Joey fears there could be trouble ahead after her brother invites a childhood friend with a troubled past on their whitewater rafting adventure. When they become stranded in Wild Rapids, the thrill seeking trip quickly turns into a desperate fight for survival as someone seems intent on sabotage to ensure shocking secrets stay buried. All right. I mean, okay. Let me go ahead and tell you guys what I think of this movie. Um, So basically, it's hard not to compare it to the first one. And I'm going to tell you guys this when you talk now, I don't know anything about, whitewater rafting, all right? But I will tell you guys this the original 1994 version has a heck of a lot more whitewater rafting. This one has little to none, especially when you compare it to the original with the Meryl Streep and Kevin Bacon. Um, this one, yeah, they're on a raft, but there's not a lot of, little waterfalls or big waterfalls that they're going down when you compare it to the original. Um, the story is a little now, it's got a bunch of actors that I do notice. I'm like, okay, I've seen them on something else. I just don't know their names. Obviously, the guy that you see here on the right, I noticed him from the show The OC. Um, so basically, just like I said in the description, they're going out. They're kind of teachers. The brother invites the sister. The sister seems like she's kind of having trouble at home with her relationship, what have you. And she's a little skeptical. She shows up, and when she finds out that a childhood friend, just like I said in the description, was invited, dude who did 3 years in prison, she's a little like, oh man, she's a little turned off by it and all. And yeah, I don't want to ruin it too much, but I will tell you guys this. The villain in the movie never really made sense to me. It's like, um, so why did you grab her? Like, what was your intention? Why are you just see when you compare it to the original, right? When you compare it to, Kevin Bacon and that dude from Step Brothers, I don't know his real name. Um, See, I understood their story, right? They were thieves, they were robbers, and they were trying to get away. So I understood their story. But in this one, the villain, I'm like, okay, guy, I don't understand. Like, oh, he grabbed, okay, for why did he just turn heel? Like there was no motive. Now, someone could just say, hey, he's just a bad person. But like I said, I don't want to ruin the movie for you guys. But the way he just turned, there was nothing for him to do. He just kind of flips out, I guess, and he's just like, wow, I'm just doing this, I guess, just because I'm a bad guy. I really have no plan. So hang on, everybody. Let me think, because things just got out of control. Yet there was really no reason for him to get out of control whatsoever. It just didn't make sense. Now, the movie was entertaining. I will tell you guys this. The relationships in this one, it again, it drives a little bit of a wedge for me because it's like, well, wait a hold on. You guys are all friends, and this person is turning against you guys for no apparent reason. Like that's the part that really kind of bothered me. Outside of that, it's like, okay, you only got one villain in this movie, where in the original you had two. Yet the guy from Step Brothers, I guess he wasn't really considered too much of a villain. I guess it was all on Kevin Bacon. Where this in this one, you only got one person, one guy. He's the only one. Nobody's really along for the ride. And it's like, you guys can't. Yes, I understand. He ends up coming up on a gun. I get it. But you guys can't come up with a plan to get the gun away from him. There's multiple, there's a few of you. And it gets me so upset when, um, two guys are fighting, right? It's like this guy has taken everybody hostage, but now you got the guy who kind of stepped up, came up with a plan, and now he's fighting one on one. They're wrestling for the gun, and the girls, they untie themselves, and instead of going and helping the guy while they're wrestling for the gun, for helping the good guy, it's like, let's just take off running into the woods. Like, all right, sweetheart, you can actually go and help the guy who's trying to save your lives. He's wrestling the bad guy who kidnapped you. They're wrestling for the gun. You guys can grab a rock and smash it over his head or something, claw his eyes out. But no, let's take off running into the woods. Like, that part upset me. But look, it was it was a good story. I mean, it was entertaining enough. It was entertaining enough. I just kind of felt like, come on, man. This one guy who has zero plan whatsoever, none at all. He just decided to attack somebody for no reason whatsoever, no motive, and he's got no plan, nothing at all. Let me just ruin my life for no reason whatsoever. A couple of things get dug up later on when when they were kids and all. But overall, look, I enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed it. I know I'm over here complaining about the movie, but I enjoyed it. Look, I enjoyed the 94 version as well. It's not a masterpiece, but it was good. And this one kind of lies in the same boat. You guys get it? Huh? Same boat. It's watchable. It's watchable. You don't have to watch it, but it's decent enough. And I will say this, I hated the way the movie ended. I hated the way the movie ended because it left me with uncertainty. Like, whoa, wait a second. Yes, I saw them go over the waterfall. Is that it? Am I just supposed to make up my mind on what happened after that? I'll leave you guys with right there, man. That is River Wild, Cholo Trucker, M.A.S. Movies and Shows. Catch you guys on next one.